Hi, and welcome. My name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you're going to need some cleared space, a sturdy armless chair, a TheraBand like this, okay, and a mat. I'll be doing today's class barefoot. You can do today's class either barefoot or in non-slip socks on a non-slip surface or in some flexible sport shoes. Have plenty of water close by, and please stay hydrated. Take water breaks whenever you need, and above all, work at your own pace. Are you ready? Let's go. We'll do a nice simple warm-up here, and just stepping side to side, hands on the hips. We'll go right, left. So if you want, you can bend a little deeper down into those legs as you warm up. You can go a little slower than I'm going, but try not to go faster. Feel your spine lengthen. Shoulders down. Let's take about 8 more. 8, 7, each side counts as 1. So right, left counts as 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. So now, feet together. Toes pointing towards me. Reach your hands towards me with your thumbs up and make fists with your thumbs up. Drive your elbows back and draw your shoulder blades together, expanding your chest and extend out. When your arms are out, we'll step side, draw in. Side, draw in. You want to keep your back absolutely stretched. 1. Now we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit, and I want you to create a resistance as you draw your elbows in. So it's not a snapping motion, it's a very controlled movement, and you're feeling like you're creating the resistance. Let's do about 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, ooh, that's warming up my upper back nice, 2, and 1. Great. So now, keep your toes pointing towards me, feet directly underneath your hips or narrower than your hips. Hands on your hips, bend your knees. Step your right foot out and then give me a thumbs up and then bring it in. We have alternating. And see if you can reach out a little bit more with your legs and your upper body. Just breathe. Okay, we're going to do about 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Roll your shoulders 1 time forward and 1 time to the back. Excellent. Let's do quick little marches. We're going to go tap, tap, tap. Now we're gonna try not to do this with our upper body, just our legs. Feel your spine lengthening and your abdominals pulling up and away from your thighs. Ready? Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we'll have a step out with the arms. Bend your knees, toes pointing towards me, feet directly underneath your hips or narrower than your hips. Reach the right leg out and reach this hand, the right arm, either behind your head or overhead. Stretch together. Reach. Very controlled movement. A little bit slower so we get more of a reach out. And breathe. Like that morning stretch. Let's do 4 more. 3. You should start feeling the heat in your body about now. 1 more. And legs together, straighten legs. Separate your legs about hip distance apart or in a comfortable stance with your toes pointing towards me. Swing your arms back You're gonna wrap your arms around your shoulders or upper back and then swing them open. And then have the other arm go over and open. Just swing them. Feel good. And if you like, you can just bend your knees a little bit, kind of reacting to the movement, or not, whatever feels good. Let's do about 8 more. We'll count these as singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So, stand with your feet narrower than your hips, toes pointing directly towards me. Reach your arms either at your head, halfway all the way up, or all the way up. Drive your elbows down into a goalpost position and lift your right knee either at your ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Make sure as you lift your knee that you avoid hiking your hip up like this. Lower the foot down as you reach your arms either behind your head, middle height, or all the way. And we drive 1, 2, and lower down. We'll count that as 2. Here we go. 3 of 12. 4, feel your spine lengthen. And the back muscles under your arms, your lats, engage and feel strong and your chest opens. 6 more. Feel how your abdominals are pulling away from that knee that's lifting. 2 more. And 1, lift, and open. Great. So now we go into a lunge, single leg lunge. Feet they can be directly underneath your hips or slightly narrower. Take your right leg back directly behind you. Make sure that it's a nice large step, okay? And you don't want the foot crossed behind, and you don't want the foot out to the side behind you. So make sure it's directly behind you. Nice wide steps. You can bend both knees down with a straight back, okay? So let me show you profile. Good. From here, you're going to tuck your pelvis under, feeling a stretch here. Then you're going to untuck your pelvis and then stand up. Let me show you the other side profile. Do it with me. So your second leg is going to go back. Step back, reach, and find your split stance. Bend both knees, get low. Feel this stable position. Tuck your pelvis under, untuck, and then spring up. Now let's do this facing each other, starting with the right leg. We have 6 more. We have 1, tuck, untuck, and stand. Left leg, back, tuck, untuck, and stand. And 4 more. Tuck, untuck, and stand. 3, 1. All your toes on the floor. Very important for balance. That your entire foot is on the floor. If you think about it, you've got this much foot and this much body. You want your entire foot on the floor. 1 more. Tuck, untuck, and beautiful. Great. Stay here. Feet narrow, narrower than hips. Hands on your hips or behind your head. Lift your right knee either at your ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Keep your knee pointing towards me and turn your upper body towards that front knee, a torso twist. Untwist, place the foot down. Other side. Draw the foot either ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Keep your knee pointing towards me as you twist your upper body towards that front knee. Untwist and down. Remember all the toes on the floor, very important. Here we go. 6 more. Twist, untwist, lower down, and lift, twist, untwist, lower down, and lift. Knee forward twist, untwist, and lower down. We have lift, twist. You're trying to feel how much that standing leg is supporting you as well as your back. 2 more, 1 on each side. Draw these abdominals away from that thigh and down. 1 more. All your standing toes are on the floor. Untwist and lower down. Excellent. Let's circle the hips around once and then the other side around. Good, all right. So we have feet directly underneath the hips. We take a squat where we bend our knees and we hip hinge forward. So from the side, you're gonna send your hips back over your heels, knees in alignment with your toes, and your body is straight. Your arms are gonna pull back, opening your chest. Then swing your arms forward with your thumbs up, straighten your legs, unhinge your back, straighten your legs, and squeeze your glutes. Hold it right there. We'll do this facing each other. Here we go. Swing, and up, and swing, opening the chest, and up. So it's more of a dynamic stretching of that upper back as you open the chest and lengthen your spine. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 1. This one, stay up. You can keep your arms low, medium, or high. Elevate, rise, and lower. Lift, and lower. As high as you like. It doesn't have to be a lot, but I want you to feel the balls of your feet and your toes on the floor. Your glutes are engaged, or your tush muscles, your derriere, your backside. Long spine, up, lower down. You have 2 more. And up, and lower. 1 more, stay up, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, open and down. Stand profile, mirror me please. Your feet are parallel, your toes are pointing directly this way, no turn out. Step this leg back, this leg front. I want you to bend the front knee and feel that stretch in your calf, your upper calf and your mid and lower calf. Bend the knee slightly, extend. Bend, such a relief. Extend, bend, extend. Excellent. Come up. Let's go to the other side. Take this leg that's closest to me, step back into a split stance. You're going to bend the front knee and try to keep that heel down and this knee stretched. Okay? And hold here. And we bend, extend, bend, extend. 1 more. Bend, extend. Nice. It's such a great release. Well done. So let's stay here. You can stay on the floor or on your mat. I kind of like the mat. It's a little softer on my feet. Toes pointing directly towards me. Feet are a little bit more narrow than your hips. Hands on your hips. Now, I'd like you to lift your knee and bringing your foot either to ankle height, mid-calf, or all the way up to the knee. Remember, we're not hiking the hip up here. So we want to keep that pelvis level. Hold your knee at your desired height and extend it fully out. Flex the foot, point the foot, bend it in, and place it down. Let's alternate sides. Lift low, medium, or high. Keep your knee at the same height. Flex, point, in, and down. And lift. Extend, flex, point, in, and down. We have lift, extend, flex, point, in, and lower down. Excellent. Step out, wider than your hips, and hip circles. 1, 2, and we'll do 1 more. 3 feels good after that. And let's go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your feet directly underneath your hips, hands down by your sides. Lengthen your arms. We go up and lower. I just want you to feel your thumbs up, palms facing me, and just this movement here. We're gonna warm up those shoulders a little bit more. Also stimulates the nerves in your spine. We want that feeling, good feeling. 2 more. 1 more. And lower down. Bring your feet almost together, narrower than your hips. Palms forward. Find your flamingo stance. That's where we bring our knee up into that knee drive. Lift your arms low, medium, or high, and circle forward. 2, 3, and 4. Let's reverse it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down. Shake this leg out. Well done. Let's go back to that narrow stance, toes pointing towards me, and palms facing me, and find your flamingo stance. Right about there. Okay, make sure the hips are level, palms facing me. Lift your arms low, medium, or high, and circle forward. 2. Feel the abdominals pulling away from the thighs. And 4. Reversing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it down. Great. Shake that leg out. Well done. Okay, so this next one, remember the lunges we did before? What I'd like to do with this one is add a side bend. So it's going to take a little bit more concentration, which is good for us. Remember, in this class, you can always use your chair. If you need a little extra assistance, please use your chair, all right? And then slowly see how much you can do without the chair, okay? So take your right leg and we take that nice split stance back and go down into a lunge. Now feel all of your feet, all of your toes of your front foot on the floor and your knee pointing towards me. Take this hand behind your head or overhead. I'm gonna do here. And I want you to just feel a slight bend in your spine. And up. Spring up. Let's do the other side. Step back. Find that split stance. Both knees bent, straight back. Hand behind your head. And bend. Remember, you don't want this knee to move at all. It's a small movement, micro movement in that torso. Hands here and 2. Let's do 4 more. And back. Hand behind the head. Bend side. Good. It's a really good stretch. Up. You don't want to rush it because it can knock you off a little bit, okay? So take your time. Back. Okay, or at least that's what I'm feeling. Maybe you're doing better than me. I hope so. And then, doesn't have to be big. Up, it's a lot in that core. 1 more each side. Let's go. 1, over, lift, and up. 1 more. Woo! Take all the time you need. And up. Great. Shake it out. Great job. Okay, so let's go. Feet are closer together, more narrow than your hips, or narrower. And hands on your hips. Lift your toe, either, you can just lift your heel off the floor, toe to ankle, mid-calf or knee. Rotate leg out and in, put it down. Same leg. 1, out, in, and down. Notice I'm not going way to the side. I'm trying to keep my pelvis stable. So if that means that this leg moves less, that's fine. I don't want to start to do this and knock myself off, okay? So we have about 4 more. Feels really good. Now I'm pointing my foot, but you don't have to. You can relax your foot if you want. I like pointing my foot because it makes me feel like I have more control. And down. Shake that standing leg out. Beautifully done. All right, let's begin. Second side, feet closer together. And lift, low, medium, or high. Rotate, in, place down. 7 more. Ooh, gotta keep my hips level, right? So if you're anything like me and you have 2 sides that are not even, you're gonna feel a challenge on these single side or unilateral exercises. Let's do 4 more. To really focus on symmetry or being even. 3, such good exercises here for that. Woo. 2, and 1. Great. Shake that standing leg out. Good. Okay. All right, this next one. If you want to hold your chair, I'm going to recommend that you turn the back of the chair here so that you can stand profile like you're going to mirror me, and you can place one hand on the back of the chair, okay? So you'll have your heels together and toes apart. I'm going to just set it up for those, if you want to have the chair there, but I'm going to try my best to demonstrate without the chair, and I encourage you to do the same. If not, chair's right there. Heels together, toes apart. Hands on the hips. The three-legged swing. And we have bend the knee in front, close heels together. Bend, little swing to the back, together. Front, now let go of your chair and place the foot down. Let's go back, front, back. Back, front, back stay, let go, and down. Again, front, back, front stay, let go, and down. To the back, back, front, back stay, let go. One more set, let's go. Front, let it swing, easy. Front catch, woo, almost threw me off. Let go, and down. We go to the back. Back, front, back stay, let go, and down. Excellent. Shake that standing leg out. Let's turn around to the other side. I like this setup. Heels together, toes apart, very slight turn out. Straight back, hold on to your chair, and we have front, back, front hold, let go, and down. To the back, front, back hold, let go, and down. Front, back, front stay, let go, and down. To the back, back, front, back stay, hold, let go, and down. Great. Shake that leg out. Good. All right, let's do. Separate your feet wider than your hips. You're just gonna step out, hands on your hips, behind your head, or in a V. Bend to your right side, lengthen your spine, but try not to shift the weight out of your hips. So your hips are gonna stay stable and you're gonna bend the spine. Now you're gonna feel how your abdominals have to work to lengthen you back up. Other side, here we go. Over. And lengthen. Over. And up. And over. And up. And over. And up. Let's do one more. And bend. It's harder than it looks, right? Oh, that part feels good. And up and down. Great work. Shake it out. Okay. So we've got some wonderful challenges for us ahead. You can keep your chair here if you need it. I'm going to move it off to the side, okay? Great. Our next one, you have two options. You can do this on two leg or one leg. Feet are parallel, directly underneath your hips, toes pointing towards me. Bend your knees, hip hinge forward with a straight back, okay? Just like we did before. Now, bring your arms up and around over by your ears. You're gonna feel your core and your back engage and bring them back. Try not to move your legs at all. 2 and 3. Thumbs touch up here like this and back and then come up. So we're gonna do 3 arms. Ready? Here we go. Bend, hinge, up and over, thumbs touch, and back. If you can't reach them and you don't want to look at them, that's fine. I'm going to look just to see. There they are, and back. And 3, and back, and stand. So that's version 1. Here's version 2. You can hinge. Let's go together. You can do 2 legs or reach 1 leg back off the floor. And we go. 1, 2, 3, legs together, stand, okay? So you can do 2 legs or 1 leg. Bend, hinge, reach your leg back if you want to lift it off the floor, and we go. 1, 2, 3, legs together, and stand. Great, shake it out. Good, all right. So this next one, you can use the chair. Both hands on the back of the chair if you use the chair. Bring your feet a little bit, slightly more narrow than your hips. Hands on your hips, straight back. Tailbone down, stomach muscles in, or tummy. Your abdominals in, shoulders down, and rise up. Try to keep your knees stretched. Now all I want you to do is lift your right toes off, flex, put them down. Flex, lift your left one off, put it down, right? Right foot off, and down. Left foot off, and down. 2 more. Right foot off, and down. Left foot off, up, lower down. Woo! Bend your knees, okay. Let's take split stance. Near me, toes are pointing this way, hip, shoulders this way, feet separated. We're gonna bend the front knee and stretch that calf. Bend the back knee. And 1 more. Bend, try to keep going down and up, good. Hold that stretch. Up and switch to the other side. Split stance, toes, hips and shoulders pointing that way. Bend the front knee, straighten the back knee. Feel that stretch. Now bend the back knee and stretch. Keep your tailbone pointing down in between your feet. And bend. And stretch. Good, and come up, nice. Now, let's grab the back of your chair, okay? Feet together. Take the hand that's furthest away from me on your chair. Bend your knees, lift your knee up, and see if you can grab your shin or your ankle. And you're gonna scoop your knee up, and then you're gonna swing it back. Don't worry about stretching your supporting leg. And up. Now when you take the leg behind, I would like you to not arch your back. So you stretch that quad, this part right there, and that hip flexor. Now you can also do this without holding onto your ankle and push this leg back, but don't arch the back, right? 1 more. And stretch, hold, inhale, and exhale. Bring the knee up and down. Let's switch sides. We're just gonna switch hands and switch feet. Bend your knees slightly, lift the opposite knee up. Grab your shin, ankle, or without, and we go back, stretch, and forward, and back, and forward. 1 more, back, and forward. Place the foot down, excellent. Take your TheraBand into your hand and just drop it in front of your mat towards me like I just did, okay? Turn and face your chair. You can use your chair for assistance or not. Bend your knees, hip hinge forward, hand on the chair or not, and place 1 foot down onto the mat and lower the knee down. Then place your hands onto the mat and then the other knee. We're gonna center ourselves on the mat, and then you're gonna turn and face me, lower down onto your hip, and then slide your body down onto the mat. Turn this way and lie on your back. Great. Feet hip distance apart, planted on the mat, palms are down, chest is open, back is straight. Use your glutes or your tush to lift straight back up, stretching the front of your hip flexors. You're gonna feel your tush and your hips work, and your core, and lower down. We'll do that 4 more times. 4, and down. 3, and down. 2, and down. 1 more. Lift. And down. Excellent. Now, take your arms and lift them into a goalpost position. Bring the leg that's closest to me into tabletop, drawing your abdominals away. So that's 90 degrees from your hip to your knee and from your knee to your toe. And same with the other leg. Okay? With flat shins, you could put your dinner on it. Tabletop. Twist your legs towards me, but keep your shoulders on the mat. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. This is plenty right here. And center. I'd like you to feel the flexibility and the rotation in your spine, but also the stability in your core. Woo. It's harder than it looks. And shoulders stay flat, arms stay flat. Just twist as far as you can control it. That's the most important thing. Inhale as you twist. Exhale as you come center. We have 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Place the foot that's closest to me down and then the other foot. Great work. Palms flat on the mat, chest open. Hip bridge just to stretch your hip flexors straight back. And lower down. Great. So now, take your TheraBand. Make sure it's even. And then you're going to take the foot that's closest to me. You're going to wrap the TheraBand around your arch. And the other leg. Now, what's so great about the TheraBand is you can let your foot relax in the TheraBand like it's inside of a hammock. So the TheraBand and your hands are going to do the work. Your leg is going to relax. Now, the further you reach towards you, the less stretch you're going to have. Okay? The more you reach towards the foot, the more stretch you're going to have. Okay? Just make sure that your back stays absolutely straight. Hold this for a second. And we're going to do 3 circles going out, but keep your pelvis steady and don't let the other knee move. 2. Ooh, this feels so good. And 3. Let's go the other direction. And 1. And 2. And 3. Excellent. Hold that stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knee. Take the foot out. Place that foot down. And let's loop the other foot. And stretch. Find the stretch that you like. Take your time. You can do low, you can do medium, you can do high. Keep your pelvis absolutely stable, and we circle around. 1, 2, 3. Let's go the other direction. 1, 2, and 3. Hold a little stretch there. Leg is relaxing in the TheraBand. Bend the knee. Take your foot out of the TheraBand and place your TheraBand off to the side. Scooch a little bit away from me and then roll onto your side facing me. Using your hands, push yourself up onto your hip. Take your hands onto your mat and support yourself as you bring your knees onto all 4s here on the mat. Take your TheraBand and toss it on the seat of your chair so you don't have to bend over later and pick it up. Now we're going to come up. If you need to grab your chair, you can do it. Take 1 foot up here, hands on your thighs, and then come here into your hip hinge. And then hinge back out of it. Let's do 1 final chair stretch. I'm going to have my chair facing you. Just going to keep my TheraBand over the back of my chair and sit and face me. I would just like to feel a chest expansion with you. Scoot forward on the seat of your chair. Reach your arms around and grab the back of your chair, or as close as you can to it. You can also grab the back of the seat. I'm going to grab the back of the chair. Now hinge forward with a straight back and let your chest open. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lift and open. Amazing. Well, that will complete our class focusing on flexibility and balance. I feel amazing, refreshed, and relaxed, and I certainly hope you do too. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.